Hi there. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do advanced Twitter language for Tractor. Just giving you a little bit more information on how to use the scraping tool Tractor with Twitter. Okay. If you haven't already downloaded Tractor, please go to the video on how to download Tractor, which is further back in the playlist. Okay. So first of all, let's go down to Tractor, just here. Split up. Make sure you're selected Twitter. And we're going to be looking more later on into how to perform the searches, how to do the correct queries for the search. But to start off with, it's pretty self-explanatory, but we'll go through it all the same. So if you take from, that is, you're going to be looking at all the tweets from a specific person or from a specific account. Okay, so if we choose, we'll use Netflix as an example. Okay, so you put in Netflix. And then you'd be able to scrape all the different tweets from Netflix. Okay. Double clicking on that there. It's the same for to and the username. So everybody tweeting to the official Netflix account would you would get all of the different tweets from there. Okay. Links to and anybody that's sharing a URL. You just put in the URL there. Maybe it's a news article that's gaining popularity, that's trending. Then you just put the URL there and you'll find all the tweets that contain that URL. Okay, you have as well here, you have a selection of different languages. All the main ones are there. You've got Spanish, you've got English, you've got Portuguese, you've got German, and so on. Equally, since and until. Once again, it's pretty self-explanatory, but you're going to be collecting all of the tweets between these dates. So here it's the 1st of January 2020, and then we can choose the 18th of May 2021. Okay, and it will only bring up the tweets that are between these dates. Okay, so the choice to include reply tweets, include retweets, or to include quotes is all down to your choice. Okay, but that's an option for you there. Some people, it depends on the type of analysis you want to do. If you're wanting to see like influencers, then you really want to see every retweet, every reply tweet to see how many they are getting, you know, and that forms your connections. Okay, now to a slightly more complicated bit, which is our search bar, where we put in our advanced Twitter language. Okay, now to begin with, you see this question mark here. If we click on that, that'll take us to the Graphext website. And then you click here, Twitter query language. It's equally a useful page to get you going if something's not covered in this video. And then if you go down, you can see all of this information, which is it's quite long. There's lots of different things there, you know. We won't be showing you them all in this video. We'll just be getting you started. But if there's something that you want to do, it's well worth checking it out and seeing if it's on this. Okay. So if we go back now, I'll show you a few other things that we can do. Right. So a basic search would be something along the lines of you put the words that you want to find out. So Corona. Okay. Corona the beer, not the virus. Okay, but we know that Corona is Corona in the majority of countries, but equally it's Coronita in Latin American countries and in Spain. So with that, we want to do or in capitals and Coronita. And that will, if you hit search, that will scrape all the different tweets referring to Corona or Coronita between these dates and in any language. Okay, now what happens though? You're going to get absolutely swamped with people discussing coronavirus. So what you want to do there is you want to go with, if we put them with a minus, and then you go virus. And then any tweets that contain the word virus as well, that will remove it. Okay, you can maybe put minus COVID as well. there. Okay. So to give you an idea, more things that we can do here, just to kind of get started. You can add in as many ors as you'd like. So we can equally have a hashtag in there. Nope, sorry, that's what we're not wanting. Corona beer. Okay, and then that equally with the minus, you will be removing all the senses of virus or COVID. Now, another way that we can do that, to make sure that we're not getting that, or less likely to, we can remove that, and we can put an. We can add in here, and that means you'll only get tweets if you make sure as well. I'd always go like this. Corona or Coronita and beer, and that will contain it. Sorry, instead of them, it's hard to memorize them all. You actually put these into brackets. So Corona or Coronita and beer. So it can have either of these, but it must contain the word beer and the word Corona, or the word beer and the word Coronita, and you can still be better safe than sorry with minus virus. Okay. So other things that we're able to do, we can, if we go back to just Corona now, and we want it to contain Corona beer as in the tweet every single time, Corona beer. You can put a space, but you have to have it in speech marks. Okay, as soon as it has a space, in order to keep it together, put it in speech marks. It's the same with when you're searching for something for Google quite often. Like if you want them to come next to each other, you have to put them in speech marks. Okay, you can equally, I know we've got it here as a function already, from and to, but with from and to, you can add them here as well. And then you can put, so maybe examples tweeting about Corona beer is what you're looking for. You can do to as well. Okay, so probably as complicated as we'll get in this video is how to include a list from Twitter. This is really, really good if you're looking for community connections, so you can create it all together. So if we go up to, I found a list here for you, which is just on Twitter. I'm not a massive Twitter user, so it's just one of the first ones that was suggested to me, which is about different politicians in Madrid. Okay, so on all the lists, you'll get a number. Okay, so after lists / then just take that number, and you'll be able to get the tweets from all the people in this list. Okay, by going here, and you type in list, colon, and the number there. Keep it together. Okay. Now, if you wanted to make sure that you only so this will take all the different tweets from all these people, but maybe if you wanted only ones where they're sharing links, then you would go filter hashtag, not hashtag, sorry, colon links. Okay. Now maybe you only want to find out who's tweeting about the elections in this one. So you can you want to put in a hashtag, or you don't need to put a hashtag, you can just put a word. So you can just put politics. So they've got to mention politics, and they've got to have the hashtag elections. And then you hit search, and that'll take all those different people. Okay. So that's essentially it. That's our advanced Twitter language there. As I say, if you go here, just so that you don't have to go back and watch it again, you immediately get a kind of how-to section, which will help you out quite a lot, and the advanced Twitter language as well is in here, just at the very top. And you can read through that in your spare time, looking at different things that you might want to find. Okay, but Chapter tends to do most of it for you. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks very much.